Welcome. It's day 7 of the Goddess Challenge. Woo! Day 7. So much fun. Here we go. And I have this fun little screen on because I just wanted to keep it uplifted. It's been a crazy ride the last weekend, right? The last week. March. Let's talk about it, like March. Crazy. Anyways, here we go. It is Monday morning. Can you believe it? Monday. Here we are. Anybody else losing track of time? Fascinating, right? Here we go. I'm going to share the video. Give you guys a few minutes to sign on and say hello and get this party started. Good morning, loves. Good morning. I see you signing on. It's day 7. Just sharing it. If you want to tag a friend, do so. Love more people, the better. Sharing the words today. We're going to have a good conversation because day 7 is leading us into Chakra Basics, and I'm going to do something really cool. I'll give you a sneak. Like, I don't know, maybe you know what this is? Who knows what that is? Who knows what that is and what I'm going to be doing? And I shared it to my story by accident instead of to my wall, but that's okay. Share public. All right. Day 7. How was your weekend? How are you doing? How are you holding up? I want to tell you, you're doing great. Even though you might not feel it, you're doing great. This is nothing that we've ever been through. So it's all new, but you're doing fantastic. You should be really proud of yourself. Yes, Jen, singing bowl. We're going to do some singing bowl. Why are we going to do some singing bowls? Because we're talking about, we've gone through talking about our energy, our thoughts, about releasing, about letting go, about forgiveness. So today's a major touchstone of what happens in our body. We have these energy centers. We have spaces within our being that become blocked, that have levels of energy within them. So today we're going to concentrate just on raising our vibration. So it's going to be a great one because you're going to feel really good afterwards, and it's going to last you throughout the day. It's going to carry you through. So that's the plan, is the singing bowl is going to open each and every single chakra. So before we get there, we are going to talk about what they are, what your energy centers are, referred to as chakras. Energy center, chakra, same thing. Chinese medicine talks about this in meridian points. So if anybody's ever gone for acupuncture, we're working on that type of system, right? The meridian system. So we're going to go to the main hubs, which are your energy centers or chakras. Has anybody had acupuncture before, acupressure? Jen, I'm totally with you on the cat-cows, right? We're going to be talking a little bit about our breath today. And something that keeps coming up and repeating, I love how the angels will do this. They'll send me a message and I'll get it repeatedly in my mind, in my world. So I'll get the message and it'll come in, it'll float in, and it'll be like a sentence or a word. And then I'll see it. I'll see it in words, or it'll be repeated by somebody else, or it'll just keep coming to me, maybe even in a song. And so this is what's been happening. My yoga teacher always would talk about the breath. And I say always, would always, because, obviously I'm not going to yoga right now. But she's in the back of my mind when I'm doing my cat-cows or my downward dogs. And, when I'm stretching and when I'm releasing, is bringing that breath in and just seeing if you could release something somewhere. So that's what we're going to do today with the singing bowls, with our chakras. We're going to see if we can let go of something within that energy center. And you don't have to do it I just want you to kind of be aware of it as I'm walking you through this really beautiful meditation we're going to do today. So that's the goal, is just your awareness. You don't have to do it. Isn't that kind of fun? Like, you don't have to do it. You just have to be willing to participate with the energy. That's what we're going to do today. Participation. Wow. Anita, yes, when you were in college, I bet it was amazing, right? Acupuncture, acupressure, really amazing for getting the body back in alignment, getting ourselves back into a standing point of feeling really great. Okay, so let's do this, right? Let's do this. Let's talk about our energy centers. Let's talk about the chakras. And inside the Goddess You, there's a really beautiful illustration. Thank you. Can't get my words out. An illustration that Carrie had made to help with the chakra center. So we're going to talk about the first one, which is the root, which is at the base of your spine. It's you're sitting on your sits bone. You're sitting on your hip area, right? So this is where your energy center begins. This is that beginning phase of how you came into this world, and the first energy center to develop. That's what I want to say. Susan, you're right. Cupping does help. So the important thing to know about the root chakra is this is where we carry a lot of our beginning pains and sorrows. So this is our fight or flight area. This is also like that primal, that survival. This is what's coming up for a lot of people right now, especially because we're being challenged. We're being challenged with what we know to be true in some regards, and in the unknowingness, and it's scary. And so this need to survive is what's coming out, and like taking action. What happens when this root center goes off balance is that we'll experience lower back pain. We'll experience pelvic area issues. We'll experience leg issues. Anybody that has lower back, legs, hips, feet issues, it tends to be because the root chakra is off balance. Does this connect with you at all? Are you a person that has any lower root chakra issues? So I like to refer to the root. There are two main parts of the root. There's the main root chakra, which is, at that base of our spine, on our sits bone, and the lower root, which is in the soles of our feet. It is our connection to our place here on earth. And so when those are off balance, singular, the lower root in the hip area, the lower root in the soles of our feet, means we aren't confident in our place here on earth. It means we don't know where we're going. We can't seem to get things done. We're walking in circles. We don't really trust our faith or our standing in our truth. So that's what it means when the lower root chakra is off. When the base of our spine or our root chakra is off, it means we're carrying some anger or some frustration. We're unbalanced in some way. We are, judgmental. We are eager to prove. We're eager to defend. Okay, so that's what's going on in that root center. Does this make sense? Is it clear? It's nothing to be worried about. Like if you have lower back pain, hip pain, knee pain, the thing is your awareness now, we can start to release it. So I want you to pay attention. And if you have your journal, great. And if you don't, grab it really quick. Because I'd like you to take notes when we go down in these energy centers. And maybe you have your goddess book or goddess journal. It's a great time to go ahead and get those. And I'm going to just give you a minute. I'm going to give you a minute so you can grab those. Because I want you to write notes as I'm going through the energy centers on what spikes for you. So that way, when we start to do that meditation, you can really start to key in, okay, this is what came up here. Hips get stuck, yep, from sitting too long. That's normal. So we can talk about exercises too. Movement, breath, big things. Anita, big things. All right, we're just waiting for everybody to get their books, when their journals. How about if you just give me your sign of hearts, let me know you're back, or just write, I'm back. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Good morning. Yeah, Nita, the journal is amazing because you can go through without having to think about it. Oh, don't lose your page, straight. You can go through the journal, which is really great, and it gives you prompts so you don't have to think. So here's one, for instance, and this pages to fill it in. It's amazing, if I do say so myself. You broke your tailbone and bent it forward. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Recently or in the past? So root center. Let's start again. Let's make sure you all get this. Root center, being off balance, tells you that I'm off balance. I have pain. I've broken a bone. I'm unwilling to see the light of the situation. I'm stuck in an old pattern. There's a lot to do with that root center. I'm going to read it right from the book just so you can hear it. This is the first chakra to develop. Your male organs, your female organs, the sexual organs, the base of the spine, hips, legs, feet, and adrenals. So this is a survival and primal energy, and its main issues, survival and primal energy are its main issues. So its functions are grounding and security. We feel grounded and we feel secure. Anxiety is a common result of a blocked root chakra. Anxiety, depression, not feeling strong in who you are. Hip, knees, leg issues can develop from a blocked root chakra. Also fear, anger, resentment, judgment, opinionation. Those are all issues with the root chakra. So, again, lower root chakra, the soles of your feet, where you might not feel grounded, you might be walking around, not being able to get anything done, you're not focused, you don't feel confident in your place here on earth. The root chakra, the base of the spine, is going to be anxiety, fear, survival issues, hip, knees, leg, lower back, sexual organs. Okay? Boom. There we're going. Perfect. We're going to open up that root chakra. Maybe we can shift some of that stuff, some of that energy around for you. Okay? It's going to be great. Second chakra. Second one is your sacral. The second one up is just above your belly button. Just below your belly button. Okay? Just on that navel area. And this emits to the color orange. So the first root chakra is red, balance red. The second one is orange. This is associated with our lower organs, your sexuality, your creativity, the truth of who you are, the yumminess of who you are, your gifts, your talents. So this affects your lower abdomen, your urinary tract, your intestines, lower intestines, and any female or male organs. That's all included with intimacy, your connections to other people, your emotional needs. So if you're a needy person, if you are a person that is shut off and don't feel like you need anything, if you have a hard time of letting go of the past or not understanding what you need in life to survive, all of those things, pay attention. I want you to write that down. Next up is going to be our solar plexus, which is just below the rib cage. This is for the color yellow. Okay, it vibrates to the note of E, goes with the color yellow. The solar plexus is associated with your digestion, with your stomach, your liver, your small intestines, and your pancreas. This is our willpower area, self-control, desire, intuition. The aspects of this chakra are those gut instincts. It's what you know to be true, the vital energy of your body. So it's how you decision make, right? From this energy center is like, you know it to be true, so you follow it. But if you waver in your decision making, so I don't know, are you a shopper that goes along and you buy something and bring it home but then return it because you don't really think you need it, or you can't make a decision? this is this energy center that you're going to want to pay attention to today. Good. Anybody connecting with any of these so far? So we have the three lower ones, the three lower: root, sacral, and the solar plexus. Just curious. Share. The fourth one is your heart center, the center of your chest. They say this is the seat of the soul, right? The angels have shown me this is where you and God, this is you and the divine, this is the seat of who you are, is in this heart center. This is for the color green, right? The energy center. This is about our receiving and giving love. This is also emotional balance about that, of giving and receiving, because we're emotionally charged people. This is with our lungs, our blood pressure, circulation, our thymus gland, our lymph gland, the breast. This is the main issues of this area are going to be an imbalance in love, of not being able to forgive, or compassion, not receiving a forgiveness. This is also where ego can really come in and block, and then we can lose hope, and we might not even have respect. So it's about self-respect first and respect of others. So the imbalance in this energy center is conditions on receiving love or conditions on giving love, basically. If we break it down and make it as simple as possible. Make sense? The fifth chakra, which is our throat chakra, this is our communication center. This is our ability to speak and have that expression from our soul truth. This emits to the color of turquoise. That's connecting with you, Eileen. Thank you for sharing, right? The imbalance. Is it, and when I'm going to ask you another question, is it the base of the spine or the lower root chakra? Base of the spine, where you're feeling anger, imbalance, or are you feeling it too in the soles of your feet where you can't get things done and you're running around and you don't trust your place here on earth? So I just want you to go a little bit further when you're writing this down. Okay, so that turquoise, it's your ability to speak and express from that place of love, from that place of truth of who you are. It's responsible for your neck, your throat, your ears, and your respiratory system. The main issues are communication and healing and creativity. When we're unable to express ourselves, we get blocked creatively this way. So pay attention. If you aren't being creative, if you aren't using your gifts, if you aren't able to cook a meal, because that's a creative aspect. If you're an artist and you can't paint, your throat might be closed. You might be missing because you're not connected to your truth, right? Jen, thank you so much for sharing that. Your ankles are hurting lately. We don't know where we stand right now, right? We don't know what's happening next. And so that's a big issue. That's going to throw our root off balance, right? Not having that pure faith and not believing like I'm going to be safe. So point on, really great. Let's go further with that today. So when we get to that singing bowl, I want you to really breathe into that area and just go to that safety. Mary Kay is noticing 3, 4, and 5 overlap. Not uncommon. Once we have one off balance, we know the other ones are going to be off balance. So what I want you to do, Mary Kay, is I want you to pay attention to which one feels the strongest off balance. Which one seems like it resonates higher. And that's the one we're going to concentrate, and it will open up the other ones. Perfect. Good. Great, guys. This is awesome. The next one is the third eye, the center of our forehead. This is a big one. It's big because this is how we discern truth. So this color is sapphire blue. It's like a purpley color, kind of like what we have here going on a little bit. This third eye is what is known as our sixth sense, right? This is our clairvoyant, which is our seeing, our truth, seeing intuitively, seeing the truth of something. It also is about our endocrine and our nervous system, our awareness, our pituitary glands. These are a big deal. So the main issues with the third eye are going to be our intuition. We're not going to trust it too. We're going to shut it off. It's going to be understanding what we're seeing and really staying in that awareness of it. It's going to be eye issues. It's going to be pituitary gland issues. It's going to be, that thyroid gland issues, things that are going to be off balance in this area. And focusing on the big picture. So when this is off balance, we're only focusing on seeing the negative instead of seeing truth, right? Make sense? Good? Okay. The seventh chakra, which is the crown, this is your ability to move with spirit. This is going to be to the color white or purple, right? Like white or purple. So the third eye is like a blue with a little purple in it, like a bluish purple. And this is going to be a white or a purple. That's what they say. Which, again, we have these colors up top. So we've got the blue, we've got the purple, and we've got the white. So this crown chakra is associated with your central nervous system. The central nervous system, it governs a lot. The head, the brain, the upper spine, and the pineal gland. This is your connection to divine wisdom. This is your connection to inspiration. This is your spirituality. This is your where you're moving with spirit. The main issues are enlightenment. It tends to be where we're not enlightened, where we don't have a spiritual understanding. We question, we doubt, we have closed off the directive guidance from spirit. Make sense? So we can attune our energy centers to vibrate at these colors. Each color has a note that it vibrates to, and we can open them. We can do that through meditation. We can do that through singing bowls. We can do that through an energy healing session. We can do it through changing our diet, listening to music. There's a lot of things that we can do to raise the vibration of our internal being. That's what we're working on today. Raising the vibration of your internal being. Okay. So now we're going to do the fun part, which is going to be a really simple, and I say simple because it's not complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's just your awareness to move with that love and to invite that love into your being. So all we're going to do is a quick meditation. It's going to be quick, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to move pretty quickly, and I just want you to pay attention with your internal eyesight into the energy center I'm going to direct you to. It's really beautiful. Okay. So go ahead and close your eyes, and I want you to just take a nice deep breath in. Take a nice deep breath in. Breathe in through your nose, and you're going to exhale through your mouth, and you're just going to cycle breathe. Don't worry if any thoughts come in. Just continue to follow my voice. Let them just move to the side and just stay with that breath. Your breath is so important here. So if you feel like you need to breathe like that when we get to an energy center, do so, because that's a release. If you feel emotional and you want to cry, do so. That's a release. Okay? If you feel like your body is moving or itchy, that's okay. It's just calling to release. There's no right and there's no wrong. You're going to be good. So we'll talk about this on the other side of the meditation a little bit more to see what comes up. I just want you to know that when you're doing it, don't be alarmed if you feel emotional. Don't be alarmed if you feel nothing, because we're just going to move through them nice and easily. And this is a mystical experience, so things happen behind the scenes of it that start that release. That's what the beauty of staying in that alignment. So first thing, again, we're going to close our eyes and we're just going to set our intention. Our intention is that we're going to move with the divine. So we're going to call in your angels to work with you through each and every energy center. So go ahead and call them in. Dear angels, please work with me to help me clear and balance my energy centers, to open up and allow divine love in so that I might be calm and at ease and release things that no longer serve me. Please surround and protect me with God's white light of love, grace, and peace. And continue to breathe in And I want you to move your eyesight, while your eyes are closed, your internal eyesight, to the soles of your feet. Just going to the soles of our feet. Feel your right sole. And now your left sole. Feel both soles. Imagine this most beautiful white light drawing up from the earth. As you breathe in, this light moves up your legs to your knees, your thighs. Now, bring your awareness and see this light right in the base of your spine at your root chakra. Again, just breathing in, noticing, allowing this light to do its magic, to release, calm, and now this light moves up to your sacral, your belly button area, just allowing, feeling your belly fill with the bright white light. Feel your spine ignite. And as you breathe in, you notice this light is moving up to your solar plexus. Feel that rib cage underneath start to light up. Feel your upper abdomen fill and flow with this brilliant white light. Now we're going to move to our heart center as this light fills your lungs and your heart and your upper chests. Notice your underarms, your back, your arms start to light up with this beautiful, brilliant light. As your neck starts to relax in your shoulders, and this light is moving right into the center of your throat. You feel it in your tongue. You feel the muscles in your face relax. And you feel your eyebrows just soften as this light moves to your third eye. And now this light moves up to the crown of your head. You feel your hair tingling. You feel everything just opening. And now this rush of heavenly light pours down through the crown of your head, connecting with your spine and flowing through your entire being and pouring out through the soles of your feet. This light surrounds you, your entire being. You feel your skin absorbing. You're breathing it in. You're exhaling it out. It's growing roots out of the soles of your feet. It's going to the experiences, the lessons, and the areas in which the light just heals and opens and balances. Take a deep breath in and fully exhale. Take another deep breath in, hold it, and exhale. And one more time. Full deep breath in. And exhale. Now, just notice your body. Just notice. Just sit. Allow your eyes to gaze down at the floor. And slowly open them. Looking at the floor first, and then taking in the room. And come back to center. Come back to this space in this video, this day 7 of our Goddess Challenge. And tell me how you're feeling. Tell me what you noticed. This is really important to stay in this vibration and start to use your senses to describe your experience, to describe all the things that you felt. Were you emotional? Did you just feel like fun? Did you feel like you were trying or struggling? Do you feel like you want to do more and go deeper? All these things matter. They all matter. Because you matter. Yeah. Oh, Eileen, perfect. I love that. Her feet are tingling. So relaxed and calm. Awesome, Judy. Awesome. So you opened up a connection that you needed. Judith needed to be relaxed. Her anxiety probably was high. And even though we don't like to label things as anxiety or depression, it's okay. Just, you needed that. Beautiful. Standing in the light, you are the light. Tingling in your legs, beautiful. Opening, balancing. Your body feels like, love it, right? You feel your head tingle, that's awesome. You opened up, you allowed your spirituality to break open. You're right, it's a beautiful way to start that day. So the cool thing about this challenge is these videos, you can go back and you can complete them and you can re-listen to them. They can continue to serve you. And every time we do, like, I gotta tell you guys, like, me going through my own book is a difficult thing. And those that know me really well know that I have an underlying insecure issue. It's something I'm really working on healing, through therapy, through acupuncture, through lots of modalities. And rereading my book, rereading it this time and sharing it and going through this challenge, boy, it's been so much deeper and it's been serving me on such a big level that I'm so excited to give it to you again, to gift it to you again in this way, because I so needed it. This crazy time that we're in, this, being home and not knowing the future, it's like a time to deep dive into you and crack open the places that love isn't there, that grace hasn't touched. And so that's what this time is about. Nicole, you feel completely relaxed. Right? I love that you want to go deeper. Yes. Beautiful. So connecting with the words, and I'm glad you thought it was awesome, Susan. Connecting with the words to describe your experience is what I want you to pay attention. That's your challenge today, right? You did some work. We dove in. Let it continue to serve you. Let it hold you all day long. It doesn't have to be temporary. Keep going back to it throughout the day. Like, close your eyes and be like, oh yeah, here's another word, or here's another experience, and write it down. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. When you honor yourself, you're honoring God. When you honor your experience, you're tuning into something that's bigger than the world has created for you. You've created this world out of what the world taught you to create. So now we're going bigger. We're cracking it open. And that's what this experience, I believe that we're in, this is my belief, is our experience right now is about cracking ourselves open and really moving with the divine, really moving with God, calling Jesus and calling in the light, because it's what's needed. It's what's been missing for a lot of us. Not everyone, but the call to action is, can I insert love where there isn't love? Can I be the light where there isn't light? Can I show up in my life, however this looks for you, and be the first one to make the move, right? It's not always easy for us to make the move, especially like in our romantic relationships or, really close relationships. We wait for the other person. Well, they got to come around. But this isn't about them. It isn't. It is about you. It's about you coming around. It's about you opening up. This is your personal road to enlightenment. And that's what this is. Can we raise the vibration of our planet by taking care of this? Yes. Are we going to be fearful? Yes. Are we going to be uncertain? Yes, we don't know. But if you stay in that love, if we stay in that vibration and we start to really open up, we're going to see big changes. We're going to see them. Prayers. Remember our prayer around the virus, about holding it, about sending love, projecting love to the people that are personally affected by this. The people that are on the front lines, the nurses, the doctors, the grocery store people that are working day in, the people that are serving our communities, right? Our fire departments, our ambulance drivers, my children are all service providers, right? My son is a paid fireman, and he's out there doing it day in and day night, helping people. His girlfriend, she is an EMT. She's showing up, she's serving, she's going. These people are on the front lines, right? Right? So we have to open our hearts, and we have to send that love, right? We can't be about, oh, this is hard. Yeah, it's fucking hard. It's okay that it's hard. We can rise to the occasion. We can hold them. We can shelter them in our love. It's what we have. But you can't do it until you love you first. So that's what your job is. There you go. That's all I have to say today. But listen, we're going to be back later this afternoon, 12:30, and we're going to do angel card readings. But I think I'm going to go a little deeper today, because I really want to create this movement of love, right? I want to show up. I want to answer your questions. So come, bring your friends, ask your questions. Let's go deep today. Let's take the angel card readings a little step further and get all your questions out and go deep. Like, that's what I want. That's how I want to show up and serve you today. All right, so 12:30, we're going to be right here. We're not going to be in the Angels Don't Lie group, but I will share it in there. We're going to stay right on my page. Okay? God bless, and I'll see you guys later.